Hi friends! Today we will learn English through a wonderful story. But not only will we improve our English, but we will also learn an important life lesson. So, stay with me till the end, and let's begin the story. Once upon a time, a raven was deeply discontented with his life. One day, overwhelmed with sadness, he began to weep. Perched on the branch of a tree, he cried, while beneath the same tree, a monk sat in deep meditation. A teardrop from the raven's eyes landed on the monk's face. Curious, the monk looked up and noticed the sorrowful bird. With a gentle voice, the monk asked, "My friend, why are you so upset?" The raven sighed and replied, "Oh, wise one, my life is miserable and no one loves me. People chase me away with disgust. I receive nothing to eat. Everyone detests me. I feel that death is better than this lonely life." Hearing the raven's painful words, the monk felt deep compassion. He calmly said, "Dear raven, we must learn to find happiness in our circumstances." But the raven, lost in his sorrow, could not grasp the wisdom of the monk's words. Still sobbing, he pleaded for change. The monk smiled and said, "All right, tell me what you wish to become. I can transform you with my sacred chant." Hearing this, the raven's eyes lit up with hope. "Oh, kind one, if you wish to help me, then please turn me into a swan," he said eagerly. The monk nodded and said, "I can do that, but first go and ask a swan whether he is truly happy. Then come back and let me know." Delighted, the raven flapped his wings and flew off to meet a swan. Upon reaching a peaceful lake, the raven spotted a swan gliding gracefully over the water. He approached the swan and exclaimed, "You are so beautiful. Your feathers are as white as snow. Everyone admires you. Surely, you must be the happiest bird alive." The swan sighed deeply and said, "No, my friend, I am not as happy as you think. The world is filled with vibrant colors, but I have none. I believe that the parrot, with its bright and beautiful feathers, must be the happiest bird." Hearing this, the raven flew away to find a parrot. When he saw one, he said, "Oh, parrot, you are so colorful and stunning. You must be the happiest of all birds." The parrot shook his head and responded, "No, my friend, I am not. People often keep parrots in cages. I live in constant fear that someone will catch me and lock me away forever. I believe that the peacock must be the happiest, for he is more vibrant and admired than I am." Determined, the raven set out to find a peacock. After searching for a long time, he finally found one in a zoo, trapped inside a cage. A crowd of people had gathered around, marveling at the bird's magnificent feathers. Once the visitors left, the raven approached and said, "Dear peacock, you are so dazzling. Every day, people come to see you, but when they see me, they chase me away. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." The peacock heaved a heavy sigh and replied, "I always thought I was the most beautiful and fortunate bird, but because of my beauty, I am imprisoned in this zoo. People pluck my feathers to make decorations, which causes me pain." The peacock paused and said, "I have carefully observed my surroundings, and I have come to a realization. You, the raven, are the only bird that is not kept in a cage. People don't try to capture you. You have the freedom to fly wherever you wish. For the past few days, I have been thinking that if I were a raven, I could enjoy true happiness and freedom." Hearing these words, the raven felt a deep shift in his heart. For the first time in his life, he felt grateful for being who he was. He returned to the monk and said, "Oh, wise one, I no longer wish to be anything else. I am happy just the way I am." Friends, in our lives, we often compare ourselves to others, thinking they are happier than we are. This endless comparison leads only to sadness and dissatisfaction. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we should appreciate what we have. Happiness comes from contentment, not from external circumstances. A person who learns to be satisfied with what they have is truly the happiest person in the world. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this story and learned something valuable today. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Keep practicing your English speaking, listening, and reading skills, and always keep smiling.